Yo, what's up, everybody? You know what it is. It's Tales from the Jails. We're here live in Pod Rooms USA. TNS Media Group is the team and the family. I got my counterpart, Mr. Braheem Jackson, here with me. As y'all can see, I'm still free. So that's a good thing. But I'm just happy to, be able to not only be free, but be able to continue to spread the message to people about the importance of staying free, because all it takes is a half a second or one bad decision that can cost you in your life, as far as being incarcerated or even dying in the streets. And the ultimate goal for everybody should be, to be free and to, live your life free and clear. We're not here to break law, commit crimes, and go to jail. We're not, as we can see, everybody 9 times out of 10 who break law at some point, they're going to go to jail, and they have been going to jail, or even worse, they're killed. I look at the numbers. You guys check it out as well. There isn't any. It's almost like 90% chance you're going to go to jail for breaking law, man. At some point, it's like almost like a 80-something% chance that you're going to go to jail if you continue on. And the other like 12% was because they stopped doing what they was doing. But that's continue to push positivity. Let's continue to stay focused. Let's continue to spread the message, man. Yeah, man. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's up, y'all?
Man, I want to open up the day, man, and briefly, talk about the cop that was the off-duty cop that was killed in Philadelphia. So what you seen what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
so
sure.
With this
talked
past
about yesterday
weekend,
as well.
We talked about it. We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Just briefly yesterday talked about.
Okay, it was just because I was going over it and looking at it today. Man, everybody is coming out for this action right here, man. When I say everybody, meaning the community, the masjid that this brother was a part of, like, this was a senseless crime, super senseless. And I like to make a bet when I see things like this. When I see things like that, I'll be like, all right, how long these dudes gonna be out here on the run? They're gonna catch them before Friday. This is my thinking anyway. Before Friday, he will be apprehended off of what? Off of what? Like, you didn't know this was gonna go this far left? Like, a lot of situations that's being had out here in society today, it could be definitely thought about a little bit longer, and that won't happen. Especially when you think about the consequences from a certain act that you may be ready to do. Like, if I get caught or if somebody finds out about this, I'm watching where they sentence a 16-year-old boy to life, and he's been in like 9 years. And it's like, how can you develop underneath that type of pressure? That type of environment, not even pressure, but environment, a way of thinking, a way of moving through life now, because there's nothing like society no more once you go behind that wall. And this man that, these men that there's, looking for that killed this off-duty cop.
They're looking for multiple men or just one?
When I was reading, I think it's 2.
Okay.
I think it's 2. So, they got pictures of one, like partial pictures of him, like in a hoodie and stuff like that. And I'm just looking, and they not old men.
Mm-hmm. They're young boys.
Yeah, they kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I always try to think back, before I place blame on anybody else, whether they're young or old, I think back when I was doing it that time. And man, we wasn't doing nothing like that.
Senseless killing, no. I mean, not saying it was killing anything, but just senseless, like doing stuff like that. Because, but we saw a lot. We saw it happen a lot. We seen it where there was a lot of people that was doing that type of stuff. But the thing about it is this, though. Like you said, they're going to either have them in custody by a little later, by the end of the week, or they're going to actually release and tell who they are really, really soon, if they haven't done it already. And more than likely, once again, they're going to be told on by their peers. Anybody who was out there who had a case of because he was standing amongst a group of men.
Yeah, I seen that. So I'm like, wow.
They're going to apprehend or look for all them dudes right there. And if any of them dudes got any type of drama,
what they got, where it was going on,
anybody who was standing next to him out there,
they had nothing
to do with it. They had no mask on. This is a cop.
This is why I asked you to explain that.
So everybody who was standing next to him, like talking to this, conversating with this guy, you know who he is. You know him. Or you're familiar with his face. So you're sitting there talking with him. So therefore, what's going to happen is 9 times out of 10, the cops are going to come after them people first. And then one of them is going to tell who he is. Possibly. It's a huge chance. And then clearly he's on foot. So this kid, young guy, whoever he may be, doesn't have any financial support really to even be in this type of situation. But it's unfortunate, man. You know, the first thing people want to do is get a gun when they go into these after-hour bars and clubs and, you know, so forth and so on. You know, you want to do all these things. The first thing you're trying to get is a gun. And we try to get a gun to protect ourselves from our own people. And it's not
sad, but it's a hard fact.
Yeah, it's the truth. The truth. Because everybody is trying to protect themselves from each other. And now this guy just killed the police officer for what? You know, for nothing. You know, it ain't even worth it, man. You know?
At all. It's not worth it at all if you ask me. Because I'm sitting back, I know the long haul. I've been through the long haul of it. Like, I don't know if whoever did this or whatever, you know, if they ever been to prison or anything. And I know the side of being, I don't know if it was over a robbery or if it was a conversation going wrong, but this role, that act that just been, somebody has to pay for that. Somebody will pay for that.
So did you see any footage of the shooting?
Yes.
So what happened?
It was like they were standing on corners, and then you just see everybody just breaking off running, and somebody pulled a gun. I don't know what happened from watching the footage, but it was like piles of people, like 4 people here, 4 people here, little 3 people here, and then you just see like commotion. Everybody start running and just, I don't know what went wrong.
Yeah, so for me, I mean, I understand like people say, yeah, I watched the whole video, speak on that, but I understand that, you know, I didn't see the video, but I heard about the incident. I'm speaking about the actual incident as far as someone being killed and actually losing their life, and it just so happened to be a police officer.
But you know, like me, Fee, not to cut you off, and then I'm going off of this comment up here, and I've been thinking like that. This happened at 4 o'clock in the morning, so that tells me, you know, either the police officer was taking part, and this is no reason to die and lose your life either, was taking part and being active during the festive event that was going on there at this after hour.
He was young guy, 29 years old, I think.
Yeah.
29, yeah.
I mean, so all this stuff breeds, like these like you could be in the wrong place at the right time. Yeah, the wrong place at the right time, meaning that's your ass today. And like, you know, like you got to be more conscious of your environment or where you going.
And then
people, places, things. 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not saying this is a right to kill that man. No, I'm not. But still, you can put yourself in a situation that you could easily avoid it by like an after hour, 4 o'clock in the morning, Southwest Philadelphia.
But the thing about it,
and
too,
if you're from Philly, who doesn't know about these hole in the wall joints all over Philly, cuz?
And then another thing, the most important thing, and I'm just going to speak about this, and I'm pretty sure this might be something, but you look at it, like I don't know why the brother was in there. You know,
yeah, I don't know. I'm just making.
Hear me out. He's upon what we believe in, and you know, inshallah, he wasn't upon any cum or any liquor and die in that state, because that's a terrible state to die in. Let's talk about that. You don't want to die in a state of, you know, a drunkard state, being killed, you know, based on what we believe. And that's for me, that's the most serious part. You can't die like that. So I don't know what he was doing. Inshallah, he wasn't doing that. But just to be at a bar, you shouldn't be hanging at bars, you know, doing these type of things. And, you know, these things happen. But, you know, we'll see what happens going forward in regards to this. But it's just unfortunate that 2 people are going to probably lose their lives behind this. One person is going to probably go to jail for a very long time.
Yeah.
And the other one is already deceased. And I don't know if he had a funeral with Janazah yet. I think he did have a Janazah, I believe.
Yes, I believe they had it today.
Yeah, so.
Because I heard the commissioner talk about the turnaround, how us as Muslims have the funeral from upon death.
Mm-hmm.
He like, well, we ain't never been a part of something of that magnitude or whatever after someone dies, and, you know, the ruling behind burying our dead. But yeah, man, it's sad, man. It's sad, man, when I sit there and think of this man, like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'm sad for him, he killed this cop, and I'm trying to justify. No, I'm sad because he threw his damn life away. I know wherever he at right now, whatever basement he in, whatever garage he's hiding in, car he hiding under, because you best believe he's hiding. His mind is just going back to that time, like, damn, he thinking of 1,000 things right now he could have did different. But now, the act is already committed. Why not think before the act is committed? Because the same thing that you're going to think after it's over, you're going to think the same thing before you do it, if you use your mind and think.
But then again, like I'm saying, you know, like, you know, I don't know.
I'm talking about from the killer point of view.
From the killer point of view. So, you know, he could have been along those bus, but he could have been hyped up, could have been on that whatever, that calm or whatever, and he got the pistol on him. He like, yo, anybody play with me out here, you never know what was going on through his mind, because the drugs, let's speak about the drugs, it enhances that bravado or that type of that energy, whereas I'm willing to squeeze this trigger. So people ain't thinking about what's gonna happen after you squeeze the trigger, but you
can still drink. You still can think through that karma, man.
Not all the time.
The karma don't lead you. You just be more emboldened to do it, but you know you doing wrong.
But I'm saying, but
you ain't supposed to be doing.
There's probably
this.
no breaks with it though, because you already got. There's no breaks.
That's why I said
you're already going down that hill.
I hear what you're saying, but you still have that thought. Damn, this is wrong. You can stop it. I done did a lot of stuff in my days of drinking that stuff and thought about the stuff that I was doing before I did it and knew it was wrong, but still was emboldened due to the drink to go ahead and do it. But you still get that thought like, damn,
so
what the hell with
it? Judge Porter said it's self-defense. He said Cowboy and his man tried jumping him. Cowboy clutched first. And that may very well...
Well, why you run off? Why you run off?
Oh, he was licensed to carry.
Who?
They say the boy licensed to carry.
The one that killed him?
Yeah.
They ain't catch him yet, though.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They ain't never, how they know
this
that?
This is with Twin 321. I mean, see, I didn't
so that mean they
I didn't watch it. So if he licensed to carry, then he might get a charge though.
Oh, he definitely getting a charge. He ran off. You licensed to carry,
what you run off
for?
This a little, because I didn't watch it. I thought last time I saw.
No, I just seen a reel on it. They didn't never say that he was caught. They put up the images of him. They had the funeral today. He's not caught yet. So my thing is, and then they ain't even put up a name yet. So I don't know how they know he's licensed to carry. Like, you know who the person is? Y'all identified him already? Because the police ain't did it yet and put it up there unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, they right. We got to do our homework on this before we start talking about it. I just saw it from yesterday, from what I seen yesterday. When I seen yesterday, he had a mask on. If he's licensed to carry, that changes everything.
But my thing is, you know his name and stuff. The reports that I got right now, they don't know who it is. They looking for him. All they got is a surveillance picture of him. So for you to know he's licensed to carry, you know who he is, correct?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yes, I'm saying, but I don't know. Yeah, they just got a picture. I don't know if they didn't say anything about him being licensed to carry down like that. So if he was licensed, I gotta look into the case a little more and see. But either way, 4 o'clock in the morning getting killed. Like, come on.
When you hear things, when you get calls, when you get calls at 4 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that, I call your phone 3:30, 4 o'clock. What's the first thing you thinking? Like, what's the first thing you thinking? Like, be honest. Is you thinking, man, Braheem up just want to talk to me right now?
I'm thinking either jail or somebody to put that fire on somebody.
That's only, well, maybe it's probably from where we from why we think like that, because you got people who probably get calls from their friends or family members 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and don't think that first. It's just my way of thinking because the environment that I come from. If I'm getting a call 3, 4 in the morning, I know you, and I know your character, I know your business, I know how you conduct yourself, what you be doing, and I'm getting this call. My first thought is some dumb stuff didn't happen.
But certain people, I don't expect to get that call from. So if I get a call from some certain people at a certain time,
yeah,
it's like something happened. Like,
what you? I don't expect to get. What you mean? I don't understand.
Like I can expect something. I can expect you to get a call from something like like you call me at 4 o'clock in the morning or something. But some people I don't. I got other friends that I don't think that would call me that time. Like it got to be really something going on. Like if I get a call from Bucks at 4 in the morning, something happened. Like, damn, because I know he ain't really out and about that. Yeah. But you be anywhere. I
don't be anywhere. I be in the house.
But you have been out.
You be anywhere.
You're liable to be out.
Yeah, I'm liable to be out.
Certain people like my bro was home. I could see him.
So you can see me and him calling you at 4 in the morning. Yeah. Like the phone with his name or the phone with my name. Yeah. This is not nothing to be like, this won't be alarming.
No, I look at it. You might. I feel like it's your time of night.
Okay.
I feel like this. I'm like, all right, man.
We'll go ahead and get with them tomorrow.
I might answer like, yo, what's up, man? Yeah, man. I'm stuck out here at the job. This and that happened. Like, oh, for real? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna call a lawyer in the morning. I mean, whatever the case may be, but certain people I see it, I'll be surprised if I see it. Like, dang, Buck calling me at 4 in the morning. Oh, something must have really happened bad.
Something must be really going on.
Yeah. So, so for me, that's how I see it. What you got for us today, man? You got something you want to say?
No, I wanted to open up with that because I was real like bogged. I don't got no questions or nothing today right now. I got to regroup with them Jones. I had a couple of them Jones, but it was like some real wild stuff. So I left it alone. But
sometimes when you're in a certain state, them joints some things sound good, but they think when you calm down, think about it, like hold on.
Like yeah, or it might sound like trash when you're in a certain state, and then when you calm down, think about it, like well, damn, it's a banger too. It go both ways.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely go both. It's a two-sided coin. But yeah, man, I was more so intrigued about this dude, man. This dude that did this crime up here up Southwest, and this officer getting caught up with it, man. And it's just sad, man. I'm just thinking about, like, I got a co-defendant of mine that just went back to jail, and I think about it, right? Me and my female argue about this. You know, he has a bunch of allegations against him. I don't know if anything is true or not, but you know, we did a lot of time in jail, and to be going back in there, man, right? Me and her was arguing because she want to be a judge, and you know, she's a law-abiding citizen. She don't think how a criminal think, or I ain't gonna say a criminal or ex-criminal like me. Like me, I would be sitting somewhere and see somebody getting robbed or something like that and mind my business. Whereas though she'd be like, oh, that's them that did it. And she's not wrong for that because she's protecting her, neighborhoods and stuff like that to get this type of activity away from here. So we talking about my co-defendant. She say to me, yeah, he did like 18, 19 years like all y'all. You know, if it come to find out to be that, you know, he is found guilty of this case that he's charged for now. I think that there is no deterrent for him just because he just did that 18, 19 years and came home and did the same thing even harder. And I'd be mad at her. Me and her be going, I'm like, how could you sentence somebody? Why would you book him and give, he just did 19 years, and then she be having to make me see that my words be stupid, because I be like, the way I be thinking like, damn, if you go to him, and I'm gonna ask you this right now, Tawfiq, if you go to this man right now, he over there facing these allegations, which is my co-defendant. He facing these allegations and new charges of crazy charges. And the judge would go to him right now and say, he been locked up about a couple months now. And they say, mind you, he just did 18 years. And they say, listen, we're gonna cut you a break this time, man, send you home, man. You don't think that man will stop? And be like, yeah, that's it for that.
Probably so.
Like, you don't need to do 30, 40 years. That's all I'm saying.
But he just did.
I see what she's saying, though.
Yeah, he just did a bunch
because
of times.
you on what she on now.
No, I'm just saying.
There's no deterrent for me.
I'm saying, like, only thing that sometimes deter people, because what happens is things get difficult for people, right? And people always resort back to what they know. Like I always say, the easiest thing to do is to do the wrong thing. The easiest thing, it's easy to sell drugs. It's easy because if you got goods, they're gonna basically sell themselves. It's easy to grab a gun and walk out there and try to go rob somebody. All that stuff is easy to do, but it comes with a hefty consequences. So you gotta. But the hard thing, it's hard to keep a job and go out here and get a job and be consistent trying to get a job, get up in the morning to go to work, and that stuff can be difficult because it's just repetition, it's consistent, or learning how to do a new thing. And you always talk about job applications. It's just
no, that part right there won't be difficult.
Right,
now, I don't think for men like us.
But some people, it's difficult. Like sometimes it's difficult for people to
get up and go to work every day.
Yeah.
Nah, not for me. Get up and I got a job. Get up and go to work. Ain't no laying in and waking up late and all that.
It ain't about the action. It's about the aspect of I just worked this whole week. I got
yeah. Go ahead. That's very difficult. Yeah,
I got paid. I worked. My check was $1,000. At the taxes, they giving me $600, somewhere around there, close to $700, and
it's still something.
It's
though,
cool,
but
I'm saying it's cool. But what happens is, you get that check every week. It started to become. Sometimes it sets in. It did it for me for a while. It sets in like, damn, this check ain't enough. It's not enough because now I'm trying to pay my bills and do all stuff, and then it can lead you. But then I can probably take my check and try to flip it and do. It's just always that scenario in your mind is where you can try to flip the check and make this type of money. It's always there, but you got to keep the course and keep pushing down the right direction, because I'm telling you, like, it's always stages to, all right, I got a job now. Then now that job becomes like, damn, I need more money now, and that can lead you back out to the streets again too. Because there's always steps to it. It's a step of not having a job, trying to get one, then you get the job,
and
then when you get the job, now I'm not getting paid. Man, the job ain't really enough for me.
Yeah,
and it's all these things start settling in your mind, and But what that means is, all right, if the job ain't paying me enough, I go get another job or get this or get another job that's paying better or get another job on the side to make more money. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you make, Uncle Sam gonna want his piece of the check. So these are phases to actually getting over the hump, and then start your own business. People always say have your own business. Have your own business is actually a task too, because not only do you got to pay taxes on the business, you got to pay taxes to yourself as an owner. Something called a K2. Every owner get that, and then you got to pay your taxes and so forth and so on. So you can have a business, and then you spending the money and think, oh, I got a business, this and that, and then you got to pay taxes on it, or you didn't gave money away to people and help people, and it's always got to keep pushing. Don't stop, because it's always going to be that scenario in your mind that I can try to flip this, or I need more. It's always going to settle in. So don't think because you get a job that things is going to stop. Not. The games are just beginning. It's just beginning. It's not going to stop.
Yeah, thank you, C Dollar Bills, man. He said the breaking news: 3 has been just shot on Ridge at 22nd and Ridge, and 1 is dead. Check on your family members out there, man. As you can see, the nonsense is far off from being completely over.
The final countdown, last couple of days of summer.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn, like it's revving up. Like, cause the other day, like this happened. This is break the 3 just like this broad day, like this hot out. It's warm. Yeah, man, that's
the final. It's the final countdown.
And then I be to myself thinking sometimes, like,
get it over with.
As much as you may do right or walk that straight path, man, you still have to have a certain amount of violence to you, healthy violence, meaning to protect your family or your life, because you can walk anywhere. This is on 22nd and Ridge. I'm quite sure there's other people out, like you can be anywhere and something will transpire and turn crazy at the drop of a dime at an alarming rate. So you still got to keep an edge to you, man. Always. I don't care how you working 9 to 5s or how many businesses you own or what you trying to build or what you trying to break down. You have to keep a healthy amount of aggression with you. Controlled aggression, because I be damned, man, if I'm out with my kids, man, and nigga done pop my son or daughter or my kid or me. And I mean, like you just gotta be aware, man. Be cautious. Use that. You know what I'm like. I was thinking about the thing the other day when they say F the streets, and I'm like, yeah, F the streets, because I'm with F in the streets as far as all out there committing crime. But I love the streets because it gave me what's that word I'm called, like common sense. Mm-hmm. Common sense. Like we was talking about up here on one episode before, like I could be walking down the block and I could see dudes gambling, right? And it'd be like a little argument amongst them. See, me, my common sense, street sense, I'm gonna walk across the street or go down that block because I don't know what's ready to transpire right there. This is needed heavy in the hood. Need people. I think everybody needs common sense. Where you have some people that be whistling Dixie, still walking past, and something, and then you ain't got nothing to do with nothing. All of you use your common sense and cut down that way. You'd have heard the commotion when you got down the block. Do you agree with that?
I understand, but understand that's a
because not having common sense will get you in a whole world of trouble, bro.
That's the reality where we was raised at. Some people might have a common sense, walk down the street or from where they're from, and see somebody arguing, and hey, that's trouble. Let me call the police. Where's us? I mean, but it's just we've been brought up in so much wrong, because we've seen so many dice games where they turn tragic, or gambling situations where it turned tragic, and maybe somebody would have called the cops. Maybe the police would have called to disperse the actual people gambling and stop the shooting. Because we didn't see it. Dice games didn't cost people their lives. I was young boy down back in the day with 16th for Susquehanna. They used to have the games down there. Go down there from, go to the games. Remember that? Let's go to the games. And it was the biggest dice game ever in the world.
In the world?
That I ever seen.
You fucked that, you said the world.
Listen, man, they was gambling like crazy. I mean, it was like probably at least like 100 people gambling out there. It was crazy. I'm talking about they side betting this down the games. They got the games going on. It's crowded, everything. Next thing you know, shots rang out. See people laid out. You know what I'm saying? And they said, what? Somebody tried to rob the dice game. and people got killed. I mean, it was like probably good 6, 7 people laid out there.
Dead.
I don't know if they was dead. They was still some. It might have been some dead, but they was someone moving. I was just looking at it like.
And you watched it unfold in front of your face.
No, I was just watching that game and I saw like I just heard the shot. No, you can't really see.
Yeah,
you just hear the shots.
No, but what I'm saying was you was there.
Yeah, heard the shots and see everybody. I heard the shots, see everybody just dispersing, and they see people laid out. And then the crazy thing about it is, the next game is backpacked again.
Ain't nobody got no caution, no fit. See me, I got a lot of caution.
But people come down there, they get grabbing their guns and go to the game. Everybody's strapped up.
Yeah, see that make me not want to go even more. Now I know more people down here got them. I ain't the only one. Oh yeah, I'm not going. I want to be there with the only one with it. That's when I feel super empowered. Well, I want to go down here and 19 of us, and I don't know all of it. I don't know what's going. Oh yeah, I'm not going to that. I'm not going
like to the games like that?
Yeah, like I'm talking about back then, yeah. But now I'm talking about nowadays with the climate of how it is out here in society today, that any little thing, everybody is tough. Everybody got guns. It's nothing to see 10 people from me. I can see 10 people ride up in 10 different individual cars. 9 of them cars got guns. And one of them, the one that I left out, got 4 knives in there. Like everybody
people really don't carry knives like that. The old heads just the back of the day.
Man, niggas still carry
them
dogs.
My pop carries knife.
Yeah, my Cody T.Y., he carry that dog all day. He love it. Nice, crazy John.
Yeah.
Yeah. He told some, yeah, boy, slice you or punk, put you out of here.
Yeah.
But everybody, it's no more like, excuse, like the respect, respect is there, but what I'm looking for is like compassion. It's no more like, damn, all right. It's like damn, man, everything cool. Everything is what? Everybody is the toughest.
Yeah.
Like everybody, I'm talking about, you see the chicks doing now, you be like, yeah, we can get. I'll be like, are you serious, girl? Woman, are you serious? And it's just, they dead serious. I'm not serious. I'm out here playing around. I'm thinking they ain't serious, so I'm wrong. So
them dice games, man, them joints be treacherous. You see, what's the rapper got killed? Quavo, whatever his name is. I don't know if that's his name.
Or
from the Migos.
Yeah. And they was out there, was gambling and all that.
Yeah,
and
hitting the head or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't do it. But yeah, you know, I mean, listen, dice games have claimed a lot of lives, man. You know, let's keep it real.
You saying basketball games? Yeah.
Dice games.
Oh, dice games? Oh, yeah.
And basketball, like, man, like, it's just crazy. Why can't we just come
I was about to say,
why can't we just come to a daggone event and play basketball or watch a game plan and play? People want to see, you know, Sad Eye. People want to see Flip Murray and whoever else playing down 16th, and all them guys.
You see a Sad Eye?
Sad Eye.
You know Sad Eye from Bloomberg?
Sad Eye from Bloomberg. Sad Eye's a hoop back in there. No Sad Eye. I don't know if it's from Bloomberg, but Sad Eye, you got Tino Mobley and all them dudes. I don't know if they played on there, but you got these.
Nobody want to get.
These dudes played back in the day. We had some Philly ballers that was out. A lot of different dudes you can name that played down 16th and Susquehanna. And them games would be crazy. And what happened? It's turned into a daggone bloodbath out there.
Don't nobody want to get played, I should say, or disrespected.
Flip Murray.
I mean, don't nobody want to go through that. Don't nobody want, and then they think they got to do something, you know, extra violent to set the tone. Like and then guess what? The crazy part is, it's not gonna get no better no time soon, man. I'm saying with these new ages growing up and some of these old people that got this mentality of everything is and ain't nothing, you know what I mean, could be talked out. They teaching these, like, this is like, it's only gonna get crazy, man.
Excuse me, your name is Takeoff, not Quavo. Takeoff. The one Takeoff.
And then my thing is, how do you raise your kids now, Tawfiq? Because you can't keep them sheltered forever. Like, you got to raise them. See, me, I want to raise my son to match aggression. Like, I'm not telling you to go out here and fight on no friends. Yeah.
Put him in MMA so he could defend himself.
Yeah.
But he ain't got it.
But that's what I'm asking you. You agree with raising the kids like that? Because you
put him in teach him how to defend himself. Teach him how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Get him license to carry, because you got to have license to carry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Teach him stuff like that. Train him how to train his mind how to adapt to situations and understand when danger is around, and how to be on point. All these different things, you know, that you can teach them. You know what I'm saying? And your kid will definitely adapt. Not just your son, your daughters too. Teach your daughters how to shoot, man. Teach them how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, not saying that they would have to use it on their own color or any individual, but just to be able to protect themselves in case something pop off. Because you just never know. You don't want like you said, you don't want your daughter getting beat up.
I think you got to teach the daughters more so than you do the boys. And I'm only going from my point of view because I know a couple girls that's cold-blooded cowards. I got one girl I used to talk to, and this is a good friend of mine. I ain't gonna put her name out there, but she'll let you know. Like if girls start saying like getting loud around her, she be like really trying to. But that's from the way she was raised. Like she wasn't raised to protect her. Like a girl could come up to her and slap her, and she'd be like, "Well, why you do that? Like they're all doing this because I'm pretty." Like. Yeah. And then we tend to raise our babies like that. You know what I mean? Corral them all the time. And, oh, I got you. No, you got to.
If somebody slapped my daughter, man.
See, there you go, though. But see, there you go. You not going to be around forever, Fee.
Yeah, but it's cool.
You're going to die off. The natural order of life's supposed to be the parents supposed to die before the kids.
Her brother's better step up and take care of her.
Well, shit. Well,
her husband better step up and take care of her, man. Like,
well, he might be a nice man.
Yeah, he might be.
And he might not need to be nice.
Yeah, but that's why you got never seen a man. I know.
What, you ain't never seen a man what?
If a man really loves a woman, and really like a man gonna really, all right.
Yeah,
you just said something about your girl getting beat up, right?
Yeah.
And how you would react.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if you
that's if I'm there. But that's if I'm there.
All right, but yeah, but think about this: if my daughter is somewhere and somebody slap her.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man.
Another girl, she calling you like, Abby,
I'm gonna ask her.
He's talking about what y'all jump. Y'all got you jump. No, it was just one. She just slapped me. Would you do nothing? That just, yeah. I'm gonna feel disappointed in myself.
Call the police.
Yeah, call the police. Call the police. Nah, I'm not saying call no goddamn police.
Law-abiding citizens, bro.
Yeah, but they ain't call no police about nobody slapping your goddamn man. I'm not telling her to get out of here.
Because you know why? You know why? If I go there all hostile,
no, but I'm gonna do. But you're not gonna go hostile when she be like, it was another girl.
Yeah.
Now, the only
way I'm gonna tell her to go fight her.
Yeah. You get in there. Get you some.
Yeah,
you goddamn right. Especially if it, come on, man. If
it's in a certain. I mean, I understand Mike got the audacity to.
Yeah, play with her or something like that. Come on, man. No, I ain't saying she fighting every because she could. But certain situations you got to fight.
Yeah, I'm glad it's a good topic because I'm my daughter's gonna have mace and everything.
Yeah,
all
brass knuckles. But that's teaching them to fight.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Then you're not teaching them to oppress and be bullies and go out there. No, if it come your way, we ain't slapping. You're not slapping us and we turn the other cheek.
But ain't nothing wrong. She do call the cops though. She gets slapped for no reason. I ain't mad at her if she called the cops because it went out in the streets.
Only way I'm mad at her at I'm
she's
mad
not
at
wrong
her
for calling the cops.
I'm not saying she's wrong for not defending herself.
She's pretty. And what's gonna happen? She got there and get fired. Her face scratched up.
Okay, yeah, but now she got a whole nother girl.
I see a pretty girl.
Got a whole nother respect now for people that's coming behind that girl that she just fought.
It was a girl that it was a girl. I can't want to say her name, but it was a girl that I used to deal with back in the day. Right, beautiful, but she had a $150 on her face.
Mm-hmm. Probably make her look even more beautiful.
But she was beautiful, but she had a big $150 on her, like a scratch on her face. They went down, and I'm fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
that happens.
Yeah.
That happens. You got to bring ass to get ass.
Yeah. She had a $150, but you can't really see it.
Yeah, it's blemishing it.
But when we was young, matter of fact, shout out to Shahida, but when you see it, it's like she had a $150 on her face.
Yeah, I don't want my daughters or my sons that had to be calling me after they received a beating from a one-on-one and they didn't fight back. I'm going to be real, and then I'm going to blame myself because that's from me corralling them. I want them to know what it's like to have a little pain or have a little, or to see it, to see a situation, identify it, and handle it correctly. Because it's a crime in our religion, right, to be a coward, right?
Yeah, to flee the battlefield.
Yeah, but to be a coward, like somebody. And you just like, that's like me coming in there, I like that watch, feet. And you like, yeah. And I ain't got no gun or nothing. I'm like, maybe this joint, I'm walking off like, cuz, you know what it is. And you sitting there like, all right, man.
Yeah, that person is a coward.
Yeah. You want to? I see you.
But they get.
Oh my God! Here
Hold
you
on,
go, boy.
This
boy keep all types of
hear me out
jokes.
though. It could be a good brother who just ain't.
It's a punk.
Yeah, it might be a punk, but
yeah.
But you come taking that watch off him now. You gonna owe that man.
Yeah, but you see, you going.
That's the big picture.
See, but yeah, we ain't even talking about that. We get to that later on. We're
That's
talking about you owe that man right now by getting slapped in that watch chain.
All right.
We're gonna talk about everything that come with that.
I don't call everybody who gonna fight back a punk. I just call him that's just their makeup. They just
he's not, a punk. That's what he is.
No, I won't call him a punk. It's just a makeup. He not. She wasn't trained to fight.
Yes,
he's a
good
punk.
Dude. That's like when you call them dogs that's curs. They sitting there. That is all right. It's a good dog, but it's that's a coward. That dog a cold. Every time but it's still a good dog. It's cool. It's a good dog, but it's a damn cur. It's the same thing for a human being. Yeah. You walk near the dog too fast. Oh yeah, it's still a good dog. But it's a coward.
You're gonna make that noise, man. How many times you gonna do it? Go, one more time, go ahead.
Because I wanted you to really get it, like, because you got niggas to do that. Oh, niggas be the same way getting popped on chicks. Oh my God, all that.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're a good woman, but you're a coward. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to call him a coward though.
You are.
He's just not a fighter.
You a coward. There's no getting around that. You're a punk. And that don't make you a bad person because you get this title. This title, that means you just don't have courage.
Listen.
That's all it means, bro.
I'm the type of person that's always seen, and I always like, this too. Every time somebody messing with a punk, like, I didn't see people get beat up. We have seen it. And you got mad at me because I didn't want to be like, no, I always been a person that I would just stand up for a person that I feel like not a fighter. It's not a fighter. So I'm gonna take the flak for him and fight for him, whatever, if I need to. But I understand people like, no, he just not a fighter. I don't want to call him a punk, man.
He's a punk. See, we gotta identify.
Now, if it's a dude in the street, if you're a street dude and that's happening to you, then you a punk.
He's a punk too. They both the same.
But listen, regular dude who ain't no fighter. This is what
we got to do. First, we got to identify the word punk. Punk does not mean that you're a bad person. Let's get that out the way first. Just because you're classified as a coward, a punk, that don't mean you a corrupt, got a black heart. No, that means you don't have courage. That's all that means. So let's identify that first. Now place the word where it's supposed to be placed there. It could be your daughter. It could be your friend. It could be your son. Any one of them can get this title. It could be you or me. In an act of wisdom, someone is oppressing you and they put their hands on you and it's a one-on-one and you ain't do nothing, you a goddamn coward. And that's taught. That's taught to be docile and not be. That's taught, but that don't make you a bad person. We have to start.
But the coward is a different kind of word.
Yeah, coward. He's scared.
No, not a coward.
Scared.
Not a coward. He's just not a fighter.
That's a coward. No. You are a coward. Come up and look up like, all right, you are a coward. There's no getting around that,
he's
bro.
Not a fighter.
What you think, y'all? Family. If you would,
it depends on the way he was raised.
You walking with James Flame. Nigga walk up and slap the shit out of James Flame. Wow.
James from the hood.
Walk off. Is you gonna be like, damn, James. You ain't gonna say James a bad person. You gonna say, damn, James, he a coward, he a punk, man, but I still love him. That's it. That don't make you a bad person. Coward don't mean bad. That means you're just afraid. You don't want no trouble.
A coward is a person who lacks the courage to face danger, difficulty,
that's it,
pain, or opposition.
That's it. They just don't want no trouble, man.
Maybe a coward. That word just sounds so bad.
It sounds so demeaning, but it don't make you a bad person because you that.
It says the term describes someone who is easily intimidated or let extreme fear stop them from acting.
That's it.
Yeah, I guess he's a coward. I would say
he's a super coward.
He's not a bad person.
He's not a bad person. We already solidified that he's not a. This don't make you a good person. Being a coward don't make you a good person or a bad person. It just means you're scared. That's it.
But listen, can you ever be a coward for at one time and then be a tough guy?
Yes. I was like that growing up, getting beat up and sent to the stores and all that. But boy, as soon as I got my hands on that motherfucking fire stick and got in them jails and seeing that getting punched don't kill you, I turned into a demon. We be the worst ones. We be the worst ones. The ones that be punks. Be the cold-blooded killers and animals. I was a punk growing up.
I used to fight for all like that back in the day.
Yeah, I'm getting sent to the stores for Little Jones. You was around me getting beat up all the time. I ain't got no family. I got to take. And as soon as I start getting the age and become, oh yeah.
As soon as that gun get in the hand.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah, the tables has switched. And I'm a cold-blooded man. And why I was letting that go on growing up because I wasn't taught. So I had to go through the teaching
So you was a
on
coward.
the job. Yeah. I was a coward till I wasn't a coward no more. Either you gonna be a coward or not a coward. And you only get tested to see if you're a coward if something comes your way. You know what I'm saying? And you not being an oppressor and you're not, yeah.
So if somebody came up here and just slapped me right now, you'd call me a coward
if you ain't fight back,
yeah.
The only way we'll roll on him if you fought back. If he slapped you and you ain't do nothing, I'll just be like, my man a coward, man. I can't ride.
But if somebody slap you, I ain't even gonna think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be on go.
No. We gonna be on go, but you gonna see already that we on go. But if I see you,
if somebody slapped you and you said, yeah, you grabbed your face, and
I'm gonna be so shocked looking at you, just like, yo, man, my eye. I'm like, you mean your eye? I ain't even gonna be worried about him, bro. You might, yo, where my keys at, man? Start the truck. Is you crazy? I'm not even thinking about him now. I'm gonna know what's up with you. You just took this on. I'm shocked you're a coward.
All right, so listen, are you a coward? Somebody slap you and pull out a burner and you ain't got one. They slap you. Pow.
No, you got common sense.
Yeah, all right.
You got common sense. You ain't got no. You ain't no goddamn coward. You lived in the fight. You might have lost the war, but what they say you lost the war, but something.
You might have lost a battle, but you didn't lose the war.
Yeah,
you can't. But I'm saying, like, if we were somewhere and somebody just slapped you, right? You're not even gonna have a chance to even react. I'm gonna react before you even react. I'm gonna go there. Like, I'm just gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that too. I'm gonna be, but the whole time while I'm going and I'm gonna keep peeking back at you, and you over that joint like trying to get it together. And
that's a real extra coward. If you fighting for me and I'm sitting there and
because I'm gonna stop with him at the wall. Like, hold up, cuz.
We didn't see something like that too. Somebody
I seen like that in jail
somebody,
plenty of times.
and they pulled a gun out and killed the person who was fighting.
I didn't see that.
I saw something like that before. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Like the somebody slap, like, for example, like somebody come up and slap you, right? Pow. And then I hop up and fight for you, and you sit there holding your face, and I'm rumbling in the guy, and I know he got a gun on him, and he shoot me. But you see that happen all the time, like in jail, people get slapped. Like jail is like is the imano.
What you mean? Talk to me.
Ain't no guns in there.
No, guns. You got knives and locks.
Got knives in there, but when you there, you gotta. It's like you gotta have heart.
The reason what makes jail so much a model because you can't duck it. Like out here, me and you could beef. I could leave and go somewhere for days and don't never see you.
Yeah.
I could in there. We on D21.
And I can see you through the glass.
I can see you locked in out. You can't hide from it. So you got to face your oppressor. See, out here, a person could be a coward easy. I ain't going around them niggas. They'd say, and they out. You can't do that there. So now it's more glaring. Everybody sees your either bravado-ness or your cowardness.
I hear like, you be in jail and you may be on this pod over here and you can see the other pod.
Yeah, you can see all the other
pods. I'm beefing
pods.
with him, but I see him every day. I can't get to him.
Yeah, unless y'all go to the gym or going to the visit together. You know what I'm saying? You can get to him, but not, you gotta be, you going to medical, y'all on the same medical card. Because they'll come around each unit, like especially over the counties. They'll come to D11, for example. Yeah, give me these four inmates. We all medical. Y'all all going to medical. Take you out in the hallway. I go to D12 now. Get 4. I might get.
So y'all, they ain't cuff coming out.
No, they just walk us down. Yeah, that's how it go. That be right there on the rover. Everybody go back on your units. Everybody, yeah, you goddamn right.
So somebody walk up to you and slap you right there,
right there and there,
and they ain't gonna do nothing.
Who ain't gonna do nothing?
People ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, people I have seen.
Do they have knives on the
Yes.
Going to the
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Niggas got knives in their shoes or on their ass. Yes, they do. Walking, I'm talking about you'll see a nigga on the visit room. Nigga, I know I got a homie that he'd take a knife on the visit when you get strip searched when you come back.
Yeah.
He know how to get the knife out and back in. Like he would be the shit, and he never went and got no drugs or nothing like that from his folks that were coming up. He just was making sure he stays protecting himself at all times.
Yeah. Wow. So you get
like sick call, like they got sick calls when they do meds.
So take 4. So how many guards be? There's one.
It'd be like 2 guards. It'd be the guard in the bubble with him, her, or whoever he is in the bubble. Another guard, rover. It's no more than 4 guards. Mm-hmm. But you're dealing with a lot of inmates at one time. It might be 8 o'clock pill line. They hitting the buzzers like, yo, D21 pill line. Out of 250 niggas, it's probably at least 30 niggas that's ready to leave off the block that take medication. And this just one block. You got 4 units you got to do this for.
Probably make more sense to take each block at a time.
Yeah, but that's what they try to do and wait till the line get off. But the guards be lazy. They be want to hurry up and get it over with. They want everybody go get your pills, get back. We done with this part of it for the day. We ain't got to worry about
get the pills and get back on your block.
Yeah,
and just be sitting in the bubble all day.
Yeah, that's it. Chilling on the phone and all that talking shit, and they ain't really watch. They supposed to be monitoring all 4 units when you work in the bubble, because it's a guard on your unit with you. But they're the road. They the ones that let you on and off the block each unit. They getting the calls if you got a visit. Yeah, they call over to your unit. Yeah, officer such and such tell Jackson he got a visit. That's the bubble job. They make sure that everything is running right for that floor that they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you can't duck wreck, but then a person out here on the streets might be a coward in jail and get slapped in jail, but he ain't gonna be a coward on his bricks.
What you mean? What you talking about, Feet?
He might fire you up, try to slap.
Oh yeah. You goddamn right. You goddamn right.
So that coward in there ain't the same coward out here on the streets.
No, because he got that gun. Because there ain't no gun in there. Ain't no gun in there.
And the cowardice comes out a lot of times when people go to jail.
Yes,
they ain't got that gun.
You ain't got that gun.
I might have caught 4 bodies out here, but in there I'm a straight sucker.
You ain't got that gun is on and popping. You ain't got that gun to hold you down is on and popping. All the way on and popping. Yeah, I mean, I seen a lot of men come in there, man, and not be men no more. Meaning I'm not saying they're doing sexual, homosexual activities, meaning they don't stand up for themselves. They don't stand up for themselves. They don't, it's up. It's up. You got to really be a man in there, bro. Like, you will know your character once you've been through prison. You will know. You will be tested. Everybody will be tested. Everybody, even if it's a slight test. If you go through them penitentiaries, either state or fed, you will know from them days forward when you get released or while you're still there what type of man you are. I'm not saying that you ain't a man of bad character, but you will know your strengths as far as in manliness. Like, you will be tested.
Have you ever seen somebody who got power slapped in jail, right?
I just told you.
Time out. And then it was a coward for that moment. And after a while, they turn into, then they just go all out. Don't be cowards no more.
Nah, I ain't seen that one. Once you get slapped in jail, and ain't did nothing, ain't no getting back for like you got to do something to get like.
So somebody would respect you. Somebody slapped you and you start, even if you lost the fight.
What you mean?
Like like somebody slaps him, pow, and the person's fight back but lose.
Oh, that's cool. That's how I got beat up. My man sucker punched me, boom. I jumped up and was running back, but he was getting way more punches than me. He was socking my ass up. But we was ripping up. I'm hitting him with the trays, meatball. I'll never forget the meal. I was eating meatballs and spaghetti, one of my favorite. Boom, bang, we in there. But every one joint I caught, he catch me with 5. Boom, bang, boom. I'm like, damn. We get that shit together. The lieutenant, she was like 70 years old. Stop fighting. She couldn't even do nothing. She pepper spray flew out her hand in the back. It was bad. But he was kicking my ass in there.
How did it stop? Are you knocked out?
No, I ain't get knocked out. All the guards rushed the kitchen.
Okay.
Already, they take them a while to hit the dudes. That's why in a lot of facilities, if you fight in the kitchen, they are definitely transferring you from that institution because that can incite a riot. You ain't supposed to, because that's where hundreds of niggas be at one time.
Okay.
So can you imagine, like, especially in the feds, I'm from Philly, and me and a DC nigga, you did the whole DC car sitting to the left, like, it's too much, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get bad in there.
So he power punched you, hit you with a power punch.
Yeah.
It wasn't a jab, it was a power punch. No, I say jab, it's a jab, and then they got a power punch, either anything outside of a jab, a hook, uppercut.
It was like a jab, because I was sitting down. He asked me while I was sitting down. He was standing up talking to me. I was sitting down at the table eating. He was asking me about why I wasn't coming around and all this and that. And I'm like, yeah, man, you supposed to have been, shaking bull down and you hanging with this nigga every day. And I'm like, man, birds of a feather flock together. I'll never forget it. He's like, what? Say that again. I said, man, birds of a feather flock together. And boy, as soon as I got together out, and it was connecting. I'm like, ooh. But I jump up. I'm thinking I'm gonna get over on him because he fat little. But he one of them fat in shape people. Yeah. Like he can get on his hands and walk on his hands all around the whole yard. I'm talking about with his feet in the air.
Yeah.
Like he real athletic. He one of them. I learned real good.
Where he at now? He home there?
Yeah, he home now. Kabir. Kabir home. No, I ain't seen Mo seen him. He called Mo when he seen this skit when I was telling him Joan about it when we first started doing this podcast and bringing awareness to the streets about these jails. He contacted Mo. It was like, Yeah, that's my man back, such and such. Yeah, I ain't know that you're a co-defendant. Yeah,
Yeah, I whooped his behind.
Yeah, boy, he know not to play. Yeah,
Said
yeah.
that.
No, I ain't say that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it that when somebody get if somebody, like, say you beat somebody up, why is it people always have that in their mind, like, you know how to play, listen, you know how to play with me. You know what I'm saying? Why is it people got that little edge if they beat you up before?
What happened there?
Somebody got a little edge on you if they beat you up before or something. They still got a little edge. Like, I tracked.
Yeah, it's always gonna be that. But in your mind too, especially if I fought back, in your mind gonna be like, this nigga gonna rumble though. But shit, don't play. I won. You might rumble, but you know I can win. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be that.
You know, a lot of times too, like somebody might pretend to have heart. Like, I got heart. Like saying they would jump out there and fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they may not really be a fighter. And they get out there and fight, and they get trashed.
What, in jail? In jail?
Yeah. Or what about the person who stopped? All right, that's enough. All right, it's enough. And they get
you fight, you stop it. Bring it up. Bring it up. It's over with.
What I'm saying, is he still a coward?
Yeah, he's like a coward. Yeah, he's a coward, but he's cool because he fought.
After them Nazi lumps come up
that shit. That's why he wanted to stop, because that shit was he just bowed out gratefully. All right, bro. Instead of keep going through the punishment, but he not a coward because he got in there.
So he ain't a coward?
No, he got in there
for stopping.
No, hell no. He was smart for stopping. You give that man a round of applause. Like, damn, boy, I was wondering when you was gonna throw that motherfucker in. You know what I mean? From there, like, yeah. Do you go from there?
Would you rather somebody punch that face and break that nose, or punch that face and knock out that tooth? I got to knock out the two front teeth. Rather than a broken nose or two front teeth missing.
A broken nose, man, because it's hard now, man, because you know them front teeth, man, then we older, man, and if they don't get them back in time, they got to be there, because they're not giving you root canals and stuff. Well, they're giving you root canals in jails, but they're not giving you, like, dentures and stuff like they got to give you teeth, like, especially if it's the two front, and you don't get over there in time, and they can hurry up and drill them joints back in, because they got to take you to an outside hospital. Don't let this happen that night or something like that, or you and your celly in there.
Put your teeth in milk.
Yeah, but still, like, they gonna take hours to get you out the jail to take you to a hospital, bro. That joint gonna be, your shit gonna start closing back up by the time they get you to the hospital. So you gotta get to the hospital fast when that type of stuff happens.
Might knock your teeth out. That's probably that's the worst thing that can happen.
Especially if they knock it out from the root, like not break it, or with the root.
I'd rather knock it out from the root.
Yeah. See, a break joint is bad.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is still all up in, oh my goodness.
They ain't taking you to get that fixed.
No, they'll take it out. They'll just take it out
and give you a whole new teeth.
No, they're not giving you no whole. They leave it as that.
So you just like
they not good. Man, the feds is good for motherfucking. I got a tooth missing. They don't really want to feel your shit. They want to pull it.
Now on duty.
You know what I mean? You know, I'm talking about feeling. You know, when you got a cavity, they feel it. You know what I mean? But they whole thing is like, no, we can't save the tooth. We can't save it. They love to take it out. Give it to me. Yeah, they ain't playing in there.
Yeah.
Your nose all day. Yeah, Dutch man, Southwest. Your nose all day, man.
Your nose crooked like an S.
But it'll get back right, because you can put it back right. I know dudes got their nose broken a few times, and then you probably see a slight bend, but they cool. You know what I'm saying? All that teeth though, if you ain't got no money, that's gonna be where you gonna wear that forever.
Yeah, listen. So your teeth get knocked out in the middle of the fight. You know your teeth going. You like, you trying to find out where your teeth at. You ain't even worried about the fight.
No. I'm still fighting. I'm fighting till it's over, Pete. I'm not worried about my teeth. When you start worrying about where your teeth at, you have
somebody spit the blood in their face.
I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm on all that. I'm on, because why am I stopping? The tooth is out. I know it. I feel it. I feel my tongue running freely through my mouth. There's nothing guarding this tongue no more. Now I'm talking about some hold up. That's all a part of the cop out. Oh, that's a part. No, that's a part of the cop out. No, I got to see if I can get me one of your tooth out now. You know what I mean? We on a mission there. Oh, let me stop and talking about where my tooth at. No, you cold-blooded coward, man. Go ahead home.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
Yeah. I gotta keep my teeth too, man. Like, that's why, like, even in fighting, I move like I only trying to get hit. You ever see somebody that's come out there, they just rock them, sock them. You know what I'm saying? You ever see somebody like they get to a fight and they just throw punches, no defense.
What you talking about, Jordo? He said, yo, BMF J-Bo.
Yeah.
Caught with 50 joints and 3 blicks.
Yeah, I seen that, man.
Who is BMF J-Bo, Jordo?
Bald head J-Bo, old head. BMF, he went down with BMF. He's got caught with some work. Yeah, man, I saw that. But that goes back to what we were saying, man. Sometimes people can't change who they are, or they can't live a regular life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
A regular 9 to 5 ain't working for him. So what he do? Go back to what he used to. And he got caught with 50,
that gotta stop.
50 joints and 3 guns.
That got to stop being. This is the same thing. That gotta stop. Because guess what? Your ass is going to. That is not. It's something that I'm gonna feel forever because I get it. I get it. Everybody want a little fast money and all that, or money when it's supposed to. I mean, you ain't got it now, and you want to go get it now. And I get that. But bro, you got to change it up. Unless you don't mind doing that time, I mind. Like, you think I don't want no money? I want to go out here and get a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, you know, like I always tell you, man, like you know, I know in our religion, man, we ain't supposed to do this and we ain't supposed to do that and we supposed to do everything feast be to the left. You know what I mean? I get all that, but I'm not doing that. And to be honest, because I don't want to go sit in that jail.
Well, let me say something. I gotta go back to something. Now, it is something that might make you. I don't mean to take away from your point, but I'm gonna rewind a little bit. There is something that might help, like getting punched in the cold weather, opposed to getting punched in the summertime, is a big difference. Get hit in your nose in the summertime, in the wintertime,
it's gonna hurt more.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah, because you're gonna well up more, but shit.
That cold weather getting hit.
In the summertime, it's gonna swell up more.
That winter, that getting hit in your nose in the wintertime.
But I think it'd be better to get hit in the wintertime though.
Yeah,
that summer gonna
that nose shot. They get hit in the nose, it affects your eyes and everything, your ears, everything, because it's like getting hit in the eye. Anywhere up here, your eyes, your nose, or even worse, the worst. I was fighting one time. This is the worst punch I ever got hit with. In the wintertime, I got hit in my ear.
Dark Skin Beauty said, "How you know, Fick?"
No, what? Yeah, I got in the fight. I was fought in the wintertime. I got hit in my ear in the wintertime.
Oh, in your ear?
In a fight.
That motherfucker got big as hell and red.
Yeah, I was fighting, what's it called, down 46th Street in the wintertime. Hit me in my ear. Pow!
Yeah, that joint was ringing like hell, wasn't it?
I had to grab him. Like, hold up. It was young boy, but it was cold. My ear was hurting for like the whole, listen. Don't get punched in your ear in the wintertime. I'm telling y'all. The ear or the nose. That's the worst shot. But then, but yeah, let's go back to J-Bo, right? J-Bo was down with BMF and got booked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 50 joints, 3 guns. Like you said, what they gonna say to him is, "Ho, listen, the same charge you got caught with before, right?
Mm-hmm.
We already gonna give you all this already. So he got the same charge. You go back to the feds.
Mm-hmm.
Feds may pick it up. I don't know if it's a fed charge or not, but the feds can pick this up.
Mm-hmm.
And when the feds pick it up, they gonna say, "Listen, you already booked on this."
Mm-hmm. With this, by if you get found guilty.
Yeah, you get found guilty.
If you got to get found guilty. If you get found guilty of this same act, that's a dub by itself because you had this case already. This is called deterrent. We're giving you the deterrent now because you caught this case before and you didn't have a greater deterrent from last time. So this 20 is by itself. That's not talking about the charges that you're charged with. So now you get your actual sentence of drugs, guns, or whatever it may have been to go along with the dub that they gave you for catching this case again. Yeah.
So J-Bo probably looking at life, basically.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I ain't. Yeah, man.
Was it worth it?
No, bro. No, it ain't worth it, man.
And he probably up there in age.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is you could say if it was worth it if you had a run of 40, 50 years, taking care of family, things established. You was winding down at the back end of your career of life and you could probably say it's worth it then, but for you he already did time before. So now no time after that time that you did before is worth anything. Like this your second time. Like no, like what type did you ever have a run? You didn't have no because you did time before. So did you have a run? Like what is this time if he get found guilty? If this is really true, these accusations that they blaming on J-Bo that this is his stuff, his merchandise that he was caught with, was it worth it to me, I'm gonna say super F no.
They said he had 53 kilos of cocaine. It said a former associate of the notorious drug trafficking organization BMF, Black Mafia family, was arrested after the DA says it seized more than 53 kilos of cocaine. Chad J-Bo Brown made his first court appearance Monday on charges of possession with the intent to distribute over 10 kilos of cocaine. So he's actually in the process, probably gonna make it sell.
Yeah, well, whatever he was in the process of doing.
The 10. So they grabbed him for the 10. He probably was ready to go serve a CI, 10 chumpies. And then they said, let's go back to the crib. Go back to the crib and found the rest of them. What kids say? You sitting there, they chilling at the crib, you sitting there stressed on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they had you handcuffed on the couch while they going through the crib or in the back of the car. You sitting there thinking about everything. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it, man. Listen, I'm gonna go out and say it ain't worth it, y'all. You want to go to jail, like everything you did doesn't matter, man. Shout out to Dutchy Man Southwest. You know, he's a member for 7 months, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. He said, Black, did you know anybody doing the 52 blocks fighting style in jail? 52 blocks?
I don't understand that question. You gotta probably
Did you know anybody doing the 52 blocks fighting style in jail? 52 blocks. I don't know. I thought wasn't that a movie? 52 blocks.
No, I don't know. I think he probably got to rephrase the question. I don't understand the way he put the question out there.
Yeah, yeah. My bad, dark skin beauty. Yeah, that wasn't not on duty for sure. He got caught with 10 kilos. Probably going to make a transaction, and they lock him up. Because what's called say it's CIs everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's CIs.
They get paid $90,000 a year. Up to $90,000 a year.
So enough for me to say, look, I might have just even bought 3 or 4 kilos off you. And you might have, you know what I mean? They might have lost. And each kilo you gave me, man, each 4.5 losing 14 grams. Each 4.5.
Half ounce.
So I'm losing. And now I get mad and I'm a CI, I'm gonna get you booked. Because you like, no, man, I ain't gonna do it. Them Jones just losing. Nah, we used to do. They losing. I mean, you know, all right, just get you on next go around. Dutch Man Southwest, thanks for the donation. He said, my bad, I meant to send the money behind the question. It's a New York fighting thing. That's how they fight in New York, 52 blocks.
Yeah, I haven't seen that during my travels through the federal system.
Oh, 52 punch style. I mean, they throwing 52 punches at you.
Oh, at one time?
I guess so.
Oh, that's what you're saying? Well, I haven't seen.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing from me boxing. The only thing that beat high punch output is timing. It's timing. 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna throw the same combination twice or 2 or 3 times. If they throw a combination, it's gonna be the same one. It's gonna be like if it's back, you gotta catch it with timing. So you gotta time it and catch it, throw a punch, throw a shot in between their shots. Like if they might have throw a jab, right hand, uppercut. So if they throw the jab, you gotta time it, and I'm just boxing, and you just counter over top of the jab. Cause you can get out of the way of the hook if it makes sense. So you just throw the jab. I mean, you counter over top of their jab, and you get out the way of their right hand. So you pull counter. And Floyd Mayweather was the best at doing that. So if you gotta time it, they're gonna do it. If you see the Tank, what was it, Tank Davis? We knocked out the bull, Leo Santa Cruz. It's because he threw the same combination, and Leo, everybody know Leo Santa Cruz threw a lot of punches. So Tank just timing beats all that. 50 bunch of punches and throw out timing.
Darren Franklin, M2, he said, Black, you think telling gonna cross his mind? I ain't gonna say, because I don't know that man. I don't know his position. I don't know where he's at with things in life. But the dude, J-Bo, that's currently got this new fresh indictment. What I will say is, a snitcher come from a motherfucker, a more ready snitch, my point of view, will be from a motherfucker that did a lot of time already going back in for his second stint. Because unless he just loves it in there, love it to death, like that was just his whole goal to be in jail forever. If he anything other than that, just think about it. Like you just did 15, 20 years. You come home, you home 5, 6 years, and you like, man, I could play with him a little bit and do this and do that, dip and dab. You might get away with it for a few years, be getting it, and then get caught again. And they offering you 30, 40 more years. Now, mind you, you just did 15, 20 years, so you're older. You ain't no kid. You ain't got that. We ain't put here for 200, 300 years. What do you think a man is gonna be like? Damn, yeah, it's probably gonna cross. I'm not saying what he gonna, but that shit, man. He gonna be in there thinking about a lot of things. You goddamn right. And one of them is gonna be my life is destroyed. And he gonna weigh his options.
Man, he can't do that though.
No, I'm not saying he gonna do that.
No, I'm saying he can't. The reason why I say he can't do it. But then again, man, you can't say nothing. You never know who gonna tell. He probably thinking about it like, man, look, man. Because it's the thing now too with the rats, man. The rats or the people that's telling, they coming home and still having position, still having friends, still having, people around them like supporting them. Some family members are not going to turn their back on your kids, not going to turn your back on. And this is how you're looking at it. My kid's gonna love me. My girl gonna love me because I'm home with her, and they just, man, I'm just gonna tell. And this is the way it is. Dudes are still telling. I'm still gonna have some people still gonna rock with me because you know what? Now I'm a CI, and I can get to this work. I can still sell drugs. Now I gotta get out of jail free card. But ultimately, going to prison and for these type of drugs, type of situations is not. It's not worth it. I don't want to do 50 years in jail. I mean, I don't want to do 10 days in jail.
I don't want to do 10 seconds in jail.
I seen something recently. Somebody, something happened was like, oh, yeah, it was just something that happened that was just weird for me. I'm like, for real? And it was like, I just can't. It happened. I'm like, you ain't really thinking like, there might be something a little bigger going on now on duty. Something more intricate going on. No, it's cool. All right, I'm good. I ain't going to jail. I don't want to be affiliated with nothing like that. I don't want to be questioned. I had bought a watch off a guy a couple years ago, and I bought the watch. And when I bought the watch, I had sent the guy a Cash App. It's a notable guy. I don't want to say his name. A notable guy in the city. He got indicted because he was replicating the watches. So my watches wasn't replicated, but he was doing certain things, doing like insurance scams with the watches. But I hadn't had no knowledge of this. So one day I'm just chilling. I got a call from a block number, like a block. That was a block or a private number. It was like a private number. Kept calling. So I answered it, and they like, yeah, this is such and such and such, Federal Bureau of Investigations, blah 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 blah, and they want me to come down there and talk to them. And they said, you're not in any trouble. No, it wasn't fake. But this guy was doing some stuff like insurance scams, replicating watches. There's a lot. You can go to jail for type of stuff or whatever. But anyway, so they called me down there. Whatever case may be, I go down there. They asked me questions, but I didn't know anything. They got me from a Cash App. I sent the guy when I was inside like the jewelry store. I sent him like a Cash App. So they went to his Cash App and I guess got my information from the Cash App, however. And I went down there and they told me to bring my watches down there so that I can, they have somebody look at them and make sure that, they weren't replicated, so forth and so on. But they kept my watches for maybe 2 weeks. Gave my watches back, whatever case may be. But it was the feds. They was on this guy. Ended up indicting this guy. And this is a well-known guy, a jeweler that was in the city. But no, my watches wasn't fake. None of my watches are fake. I rather, if I can't buy a real watch, I would probably just not even just buy a watch, period. But what he had going on, what he was doing outside of that, because I don't really buy watches with diamonds and stuff like that. If I get a watch, I get something that's just regular. I don't like diamonds because that takes away from the value of the watch. But he was doing outside of my situation. But because a lot of dudes that was doing business with him got watches from him, like a lot of notable guys. But everybody watches wasn't always he didn't do that with certain people because he was doing certain things for insurance scams, certificates, but the feds they'll get on you for certain things, and they called me down there for that and talked to me about it, and I was just like, I don't know nothing about this, I don't know what he got going on, but he ended up doing some time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't wear fake jewelry. But yeah, the feds is listen, y'all. The feds is real serious. Like you can't really get away from like if the feds is on you. Like tell you that's what the fed told the cop told me. He said, if I wanted you, if you was going to be arrested, you would have been arrested already.
Mm-hmm.
Cause automatically, I'm like, I'm thinking like, what did I do wrong? What did I do? So forth and so on. But I'm like, I didn't, because you automatically feel like you did something wrong. Like, so you're thinking like, I got to go run and hide the shit. I get a lawyer. Like, no, you're not in any trouble, but you should get a lawyer when you go. But I went and talked to him, but I ain't go up on the stand and testify on nobody. But you're a law-abiding citizen, and you go to a jeweler to buy a watch or buy jewelry for your, and then they get caught up in something and they want to question you about your dealings with them. You're not wrong for going down there and just talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to go to jail, for nobody. I'm legit. So, is anything wrong with somebody who legit going there telling like speaking about what they know? Like, listen, this is what I know. This is what happened. This is.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to do with nothing and all that. No, he
a law-abiding citizen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's true story. That happened like what was it? 02, I think.
Oh shit! We was already in the feds, weren't we?
No, I'm sorry. 22. I'm sorry. 22. My bad. 22. I said 02. 22. 02. I ain't had no cash yet. 02. It was 2022. This water been sitting up there for a couple of days. I think it's mine though. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, man. Unfortunately, man. But unfortunately, I think the phones are still a little damaged.
Did we find out what was going on with it?
We need a cord. We gotta purchase a certain kind of cord. But yeah, I know y'all biting at the bit because the phone lines is down. But let's go back. I'm gonna ask you one more question about J-Bo, right? How you think Big Meech and them probably looking at him getting locked up and going back to jail?
Like you asked that question, like that's like me looking at one of my co-defendants that was doing it. I understand what it is that he was trying to do, which is obtain some money at an alarming rate, at a fast rate. I understand, I get it. Who don't want to make their situation better? But it's about, doing it the right way, or I ain't gonna say the right way, the logical way. What they thinking about is like, I don't know what they thinking about. When I'm thinking about my co-defendant, when they go through, I just be like, dang, he went the wrong way. I'm not calling him a dickhead. I'm not saying he a nutty, a goofy, which a lot of people probably will do. But that man wasn't sitting there in your face and asking you for money and laying around. Shit, half these motherfuckers done helped out a lot of motherfuckers. But now when they go down, because they was doing something wrong. But he shouldn't have been doing. But you the same one that was asking him for some shit too when he was rolling. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers always got something to say until a nigga get caught. Everything be cool. But again, that's not to say that he was right. He should, he went about it the right way. Nah, it's not. I don't know how his men gonna take it, but me, when I look at my men and go back, I just be like, damn, boy, his patience wasn't big enough. And then I start looking at my lifestyle because I take everybody, mishap and apply it to my life, where I don't be one of the ones that fall into that same trap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, say if it was a time I was thinking about going out there breaking some law to obtain some fast money, and one of the guys went down, I'd be like, glad I ain't all right, I'm cool. Or you feel better sitting on the other side and it make you want to go harder on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Me anyway.
Yeah. It's like people whenever the heat is on, people gonna try to back up away from you 9 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all he knew. He probably thought that he was gonna get away. But when you have a name like J-Bo, BMF, you're a target. The feds may send people at you that you may think is legitimate people. And they wanted to get you. And they got him. They got him. He wasn't gonna make a sale. They said for 10 kilos.
That's a wrap, bro. If he,
Yeah, he was gonna make it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So each key, well, with that, so outside of the actual, he might have still was on papers probably. I don't know if he's on papers, whatever. But the crack law helped him get out, right?
I'm not sure.
So I think they got out under the guidelines of the crack law too. But yeah. So he damn.
What?
He about to be in trouble, man.
Yeah. He just slid down a razor blade into an alcohol river, what I like saying. And was it worth it? No, not when your life is on the line for it. You know what I mean? It wasn't worth it. But I understand to a point to where as though you tried to change your situation in a wrong way. I respect the fact you was going out there right, wrong, weak, or strong just to make it happen. I don't know what you was trying to obtain this for, but the sole point when you try and get some money is to better your standing in your family's standing in society. And I understand that part. I get it, because it take a brave man to do a lot of time in jail and come home and dive back in. By all means, you crazier than bad shit. My book, I respect that. You know what I mean? But should it have been done at that? It goes back again to patience, man, to patience and dedication and seeing it through. But when you don't start seeing stuff shake out, man, that's when them doubts creep into a former convict mind, man. I don't know how long is the waiting game. The waiting game is supposed to be on trying to make things happen. I don't know what that is. I don't what, a month, 2 months, years, 3, 4, 5, 10, what it, you know, and then I don't know what the clock is in the ex-convict's mind on when to abort mission and go this way. To something that he knew how to do and did, but it just come at a price if caught. But I understand both sides of it. I'm not saying, and I don't want you to get me wrong, like, oh man, he understands selling crack. No, I understand it takes a different type of courage to go out there and get it that way because of all the backlash that caused. I understand that and I respect that. Take a strong man to get up and go do that too, man. When you selling dope and all that, you just ain't got to, you got to watch out for the fiends. You got to watch out for robberies, cops, killing boys, snaky ass women. Like, you is a tough guy. Especially after a sentence that was already served, a enormous sentence, and you back out there, boy, I'm taking his hat off, and I get it. I get it. I done been on that. I done did it. I done came home and went back out there and was getting some good money. But is it? And I only did 18 months, and that shit was like 18 years.
So the feds told you, listen, I'm gonna let you get out here and get a 4-year run, you can make $1 or $2 million a year. But after the 4-year run, we're gonna catch you and you're gonna do 10 years. You get a 4-year run.
For free.
Yeah. And I forget you. I never give you 10 years, but you gotta go through 10 years after the 4 years.
No. I thought you was saying that I gotta stop at the 4 year. If I get caught after the 4 years, then I get 10 years.
So you got 4 years. We go give you 4 years to go out and run and go get it.
And then I still got to go give him 10 at them. No. No. I'm not doing that. I thought I had.
But saying, look, you get to keep all the money you make.
I don't want to be in there with all that money. I don't want to be
on your books. You get what, $1 million on your books?
No, you get 100,000 on your books. I don't want to be in there. I don't want to be even. No, I can't spend it. I can't enjoy it.
So you'll be 60. So you have 4-year run.
Yeah,
at least $2 million a year. Yeah, so $8 million you possibly go. You probably gonna be you gonna have like a one.
No, I ain't no shit.
Yeah, about one.
You crazy knowing you, boy. You keep thinking it's a game. Watch.
Yeah, about one.
Knowing you probably have about
then
one.
You gotta go
$2 million a year. You crazy?
You gotta go and do it.
Knowing you have one. Man, crazy.
You gotta go and do a dime after that. You see, so you had a 4-year. You had a good 4-year run, $2 million a year, just to your pocket, and then you gotta go do a dime, and then. That's not a good deal.
At this big age, if I was younger, probably.
You got when you're 60, you still come home to that $1 million that you said.
Nah, yeah, I'm cool. I don't even. I'm gonna trick that all off when I get out. That's gonna go so fast. I'm buying all females. I'm trying to buy them for mines forever till I roll out. I mean, I would get me about 4 of them. Everybody get a little 100,000 a piece. I'm tricking all the money up I get out of 60.
Like what my dad said he'd lunch me and his 2 girls.
Yeah, exactly. That's nothing else. I get me a little million. I'm gonna go ahead and rock these little last years out in bliss. Other than that, nah.
Yeah, I ain't I ain't going to jail. I ain't going to jail. So they sweeten the pot and said that, all right, you know what? That because that's how the devil works. The devil sweeten the pot for you. The feds sweeten the pot. We gonna get you out here. But they did it to all them people, like, you know, them guys who's selling kilos heavy energy. They'll give them to you, let you run. But as soon as somebody dies or something like that,
As soon as you start playing God or playing like the law, like you're the law enforcement itself, that's when they closing on your operation.
Somebody snitch on you. Let somebody tell on you.
Yeah, and it could be even people tell, as long as it's still there, y'all just, all right, cool. We just looking, but we ain't gonna bother y'all. They don't come bothering. Until violence and shootings and all that. Yeah, now it's time. Get over here. Yeah, to go along with all that coke y'all been selling. Yeah, they don't forget about that either. Yeah. So yeah, and they don't drop until you think you got it. So you start playing like you govern the streets. Nah, these is not your streets, man.
Yeah, we gotta go down there. We gotta go down there to Dirk. I don't think about flying. I want to fly down there. I got contact with Abdul Hawk and see if we come down there, man. I want to go down there and just like, we should probably do a live podcast from outside of Lil Durk's, outside the courthouse. That'd be crazy.
But they're in LA, right?
Yeah, Cali. In 2 days. That's gonna be crazy. That trial gonna last, what, I was saying, like 2 weeks?
What, in 2? Probably longer than that. That's good. That's gonna be a big trial.
He got 35 people testifying against him, they said.
I thought he had 35 people testifying for him too.
They said testifying against him.
Yeah, well, yeah, he gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be a big trial.
Because one person can talk all day, right?
Yeah, you goddamn right. Person can talk for 3 days. What you talking about? He ain't done. Nigga came in there and told on us for 2-3 days.
Who's that?
Before they went to the next witness, Day.
What day they at now?
Oh, I don't know.
Would you bring Daddy up on the podcast? Talk to him.
Yeah, well, if he would be willing to come up here and talk about, I mean, the things that he done that, you know, during his time of being a criminal and how he tried to play. Yeah, I would bring him up here to explain it, and you know, it's no explaining it, but you could tell the world of why you did it and what made you do it, and you couldn't sit in there or you're selfish or whatever, but you can get up here and have your
Yeah. Is it anybody who is a rat out there that want to come up on the podcast and talk about why they told? Yeah, we haven't had that yet.
Yeah, we haven't had that. We haven't
had a rat to come here. I know, because if you listen, you've already known to be a rat.
We did though. Finesse 2-time pop. I mean, I said Finesse 2-time. Queso's dad.
Yeah, but he wasn't like.
Oh,
he wasn't saying like it's a different kind of rat. That's a different kind of rat, in my opinion. A rat that was in on the whole situation, like the person you spoke about. He was in on the situation, selling as much coke as anybody out there, but decided to flip and tell.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different kind of rat, opposed to Abdul Kareem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, would you agree?
No, sir, bring that again.
A rat is a rat, but Day and Abdul Kareem is 2 different kind of rats.
No, they both the same type of rats.
No, Day was in on the whole. Abdul Kareem wasn't in on none of that stuff. He was just.
Well, a rat is a rat, but
yeah, what I'm saying, but it's a different. It's levels to it though. It's a different. A rat's a rat, but it's a levels to rat.
See, I believe Kareem. See, the only reason why I'm not looking at it because I believe Abdul Kareem was in on this.
Okay,
that's why. Now, if I thought it was somebody that he didn't, then I would.
But it would have came out in court that he was. His son said he ain't had nothing to do with it though. Called him from jail and said he wasn't. He had nothing to do with it.
Well, yeah, well.
So if his son said that, and he say that, we can't assume we gotta go off of the evidence, right?
Mm-hmm, you're right. Mm-hmm.
But this person you're speaking about got up here and told and talked about it,
and
testified,
and he was a part of it. And he was a part of it, like a mug. He's a cold-blooded, coward, spineless, selfish individual.
But yeah, anybody who told, y'all know anybody who told. We all know people that told. If you were just a person that told, and you want to get up here and say, "Look, I told because I want to just get in the mind of a snitch or a rat. I just want to just talk to him and understand, because a person might get real and talk about, like, man, like, yeah, I told because when nobody sending me commissary.
Well, my girl was out there sucking my homie Chumpy, and I ain't want that to keep on going on. That'd be a wild lot of niggas tell too, because these women, they try to get back to them yeeks.
Yeah, I know he burnt the clothes, but he was saying that he came and became a part of it after the whole initial shooting and everything had happened. So he was involved, but wasn't involved from the beginning. So, but not making an excuse for him, he did tell. Yeah, he did snitch.
But Jordo, Rollo wasn't saying. Rollo tried to say Rollo is not saying he told. Rollo was saying that he had a fall guy, whatever the case be. Atlanta guys know all that stuff better than us. But from we were up, I never seen no 5K1 on that man or anything like that. But he said that he did it because he had fall guys. So he put somebody there. The dude understood that he was supposed to fall for the case. So, a lot of people, have something to say about Rollo, whatever. But did we ever ask him? Did we ever ask him and confront him about that?
You didn't watch the interview?
No, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we gotta drop the interview. We're gonna drop the interview probably one day for the people who didn't see it, because I think it's for the members only. But yeah, we asked him that about the allegations. I believe he said Raul had eight pages, or page 8, or page 8 is what it was, something like that. But yeah, man, I mean, people get in situations. That's why I say this is why I tell people, like, it's two things that's gonna bring out the reality of a person, who they really is. Jail and beef or war. Like when war going on, you're gonna see like if something happened, like, it's like if it's drama, you're gonna see who's who.
And I think if you got some money.
Oh yeah, money. A money will show who a person really is when they got money.
Mm-hmm. And I put that first. Money will turn you.
Jail too. Jail tell.
No, because jail turn you in another way. You'll have a calm nigga go to jail and come home a cold-blooded beast. Nigga that just was quiet. He wasn't never no punk, but he went, and a nigga going and could be back out that joint like, yeah, what's up, and standing on all principle. You know what I'm saying? Jail will turn you, it'll create a monster. That's what jail will do.
Okay.
I mean, jail creates.
I'm saying, like, all right, me and you in the indictment right together, and then we go to jail. That, and if the cops come and get us, and I told, and who I really am is going to show when the feds come. I'm a stand up man.
Yes,
I'm going to tell. Mm-hmm. But I understand what you're saying as well.
Only not. See, if you in there getting a year and a day, niggas will tell for 6 months. Niggas will tell for you great get 6 months in tell, but that still don't show me your character, because that's not being tested. I want to hear them niggas in there offering you 30, 40, and if you go to trial, you get life. Now that is going to tell who you is. When you're faced with a serious. That's
what I mean. Serious charge.
You know what I mean? Like something that can hold a hefty penalty, man. You're going to see from that day on what type of person you've been around all this time, and moving forward, what type of person you is. A lot of people, only men going in there doing that, bro. Men in there, and they telling you from the gun bust. I just talking to my co-defendant the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, his son, they offered him, 15, 20? He don't want to take it. He don't want to take it. He like, I'm going to go to trial. He go to trial and get that life. He going to be thinking, and then if he lose and get life, he going to be like thinking, he going to think if he should have told or cooperated or said that he did it. He's going to think a lot of stuff at that life.
Does he know the evidence he got against him?
Yes. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what he thinking.
Because you seen bro do that. Bro said, no, the camera footage. We saw the camera footage.
And bro was in denial too.
It was 4K.
Super 4K.
And I even told him on the phone.
He said that could have been anybody. I said, then I guess for the person that's locked up, it's still got to be that midget of hope.
What did Dave say? They said they're going to freeze the screen.
Yeah, right there.
And leave it there for everybody to see it. And you sitting in the court looking around.
No, you trying to look over. Now you in there, because now you're in their opinion, because you're trying to hide your face now. You're in there. They talk about speaking to the microphone. So you're like, yeah, so it's like, you don't want nobody looking at you. No, we already see you, buddy.
Yeah.
The gig is up. You know what I mean?
So now, I think this person speaking about, there is some camera footage where they probably going to freeze it. And listen, these Ring doorbell cameras is like, these cameras is really good cameras.
They're good. See, I don't know nothing about it. They good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can see everything.
You got a nice camera system that it's real good?
Yeah.
What about at night? Can you see at night?
We got one here. We got them in here in the studio. You can see, hey, you know what I mean, Cotty, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
His camera's rolling. Yeah, man. But you know, the thing about it is though, but these the cameras is 4K now, so everybody got them. So when something happened and they all string together, so the feds can subpoena all this stuff and get this footage. And if you got a lawyer, your lawyer will sit down with you and say, look, man, this is the footage they got against you.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's you on that camera,
and you got a decision to make.
that 15 years don't sound that bad, man.
At all. Especially for no case like that he got. And you young. You not, I'm saying, we talking about jail, how going to do some time. If you did the crime, man, like a dude, man, was on the internet, man, I watched his reel, man, they offered him 10 years. He went back and told his mom said, take it, man, baby, you 19 years old, man, you'll be home at your end of your 20s. He like, what, mom, I can't do that. They gave that man 21 years after that. 21 years, man. If you got a crime that you actually did, and
you know
people
you
gotta
did
be
it.
smart, man. You know you did it, and they giving you a way out. Especially when you dealing with homicides and shit like that, they giving you numbers, take this 20, man. And you know you did it. But the arrogance in you gonna still make you fight the case to see. Don't let that arrogance trick you up state road, man. Don't let that arrogance, because guess what, it will. It's so many people in there, man, that have been offered deals for crimes that they got found guilty of and went to trial, man, and them dudes lost trial, man, got life, man. You know how many dudes right now that's 20, 30 years, 35 years into they bid and got offered the dub?
Damn, I could
They
be home
15
by now.
years over the dub. They got
could be home.
35 in it and got life in there. I could have been home.
They offered you 15, now you got a Will Cosby.
With 25 in. That's
Yeah.
what you're gonna be thinking. Damn, man.
Yeah, I'm cool, man.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's called accountability.
Yeah, I
That's
know I did it.
accountability at its finest.
9 times out of 10, you know you did it.
You know you ain't no 10 times out of 10 you know you did it. You talking about 9 times. You know what the hell you did? You know these people ain't making up on the cameras is lying and images and all that. No.
Yeah, you can't beat the Ring cameras. Them joint, every house got a camera.
They giving them drones out, I see, huh?
And it's at least 5 houses on each block. And then these new houses that they build, they
automatically come with them, huh?
Yeah, they got them all over. So it's like, you done. I mean, take that 10, man. Take that 10, that 15, come home, you still young. You know what I'm saying? You know? I ain't gonna get no Will Cosby. And then you back, you stuck in there forever. And you stuck. I wouldn't want to go up there, excuse me, I want to go up there and go talk to nephew.
What you gonna tell him? That his father ain't telling him. A person that did the time, not you.
Nephew, you gonna die in jail.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You're gonna die in jail.
You think his pop ain't telling him that? A man that's sitting there in front of him that got over 20 years in the penal system, like, bro. And then my thing is, you only know if you did your crime. I know I just went in there and looked at this video that they got. That the DA got, that the defense attorney, the judge, everybody gonna see.
They're gonna show to the jury 100 times.
I'm only me. And I went in there and looked at it. But if you say that it ain't you, then by all means necessary, go ahead to trial, man.
Yeah, they offering you a deal. And like they got, you know what I mean?
They offer you 15 years, 15 to 30, 20 to 30, 20 to 40. You take them Jones. Come in at 24.
I would ask him, I would of course try to get a better deal though.
That's what he said. He said he want to get under the dime.
Nah.
Like you doing.
It's gonna be hard to do that.
Yeah. You damn near got 2 years in on this. You think they're gonna give you 8 years? You think you got manslaughter? You ain't got that.
Somebody died.
And they still get nicks and shit like that.
Yeah. You go in there playing around, you know what I mean? You know, Will Bellamy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, you gotta be, a lot of these be senseless. Then a lot of people say, oh my God, they over-sentenced them, and people always be, that was fair, the court system ain't fair. No, the court system came and gave them a way out off a crime that they committed. So everybody like to point the finger, oh my God, you justice system. No, these people can't let it go. Look, we gonna give your ass life if you go to trial and play with us. But all right, cool. You made a mistake, huh? Take 15, 30. No, I need to die. No, I'm going to trial. Like, oh my God, the judgment, the government messed up. The system is jacked up. No, this dickhead knew he did that.
Now you
How
Will
about he ain't messed up and crazy?
Will Dill Holyfield.
Shit, you just coming up with all your Will
Yeah,
Jones,
true,
man.
man.
You
No,
over there. You just
talk.
over there. You just over
we
that
talk all
joint coming
day.
up with punchlines all the time.
Yeah, man, that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen.
Will Bellamy, like, they are out here.
Oh yeah, for sure. What's your best will? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you see, when you say, don't you think people don't want to lose? When you taking a plea, you know your appeal rights is gone. It's absolutely out of here. But you made a tone with that. You accepting that because you're pleading out. So the hell with the appeal rights. You're not saying I'm pleading guilty and looking for a plea. I'm not looking for a case. Nah, I'm owning up to this. I did it. So now with that comes, you got to do some time. And if the time is like, if I'm liking what I'm hearing, let me get that. That's what made me plea out. Okay, granted, I don't get no plea rights. I mean, excuse me, not plea rights, appeal rights. Yeah, like don't nobody know.
But the thing is, you young, and in 10 years seem like the hill.
It do.
It's like you can't climb that mountain.
It do, but you got to have somebody around you and telling you and being on your ass. Niggas like us, like people that's gonna have people like if we have any friends or relatives that go through that, man, you can say what you want. I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, the person who's in the predicament gonna have to make the decision, regardless of what we telling them, what he thinking himself, he or she, whatever the case may be. But you ultimately have to make a sound decision for your life, man. If you in there and you're locked up for a crime and they got all this evidence and proof and you know you did it, they got this camera footage, what the fuck do you think you're supposed to get for a homicide? You don't think 15 to 30 years is a goddamn good bargain for killing a man out here in the street when they giving niggas 60 to 120 life, 135 plus another 40? That 15 and 30 don't taste tasty to you. Come on, man.
Yeah, I would definitely take that down. I would definitely take that 15 because you might come home. Good time. You know what I mean? You might come home though early. They let you out early. Good behavior.
Yeah. But no, you gonna do for them homicides. You doing that 15. You doing that 15 might do a hit. But still, it ain't life.
He what, 30?
Who, right now?
Lil Leak.
No, he ain't 30 right now, like 28.
He's 30.
You think so?
By the time he get that sentence, he's gonna be 30.
Oh, yeah. But still, he gonna be 3 to 4 years into a 15 to 30. Let me get that. 11 more to go. I'd be home early 40s. Early 40s for something I did. That's a mistake that I made. I know how to take accountability. So before I will forfeit my life and go in there and play, knowing the evidence you got on me, knowing if I did it or not for real, that's what the smart, like people get tired. They get their anger mixed up. The anger goes toward the government, the judicial system. The judicial system tried to give your relative or your friend or whoever you may be a break. They knew that the motherfucker did it, and they offered him a plea deal just to take it. He knew he did this. So who was wrong there? The government freak or the incarcerated?
The incarcerated person is wrong.
Huh?
You're wrong for not taking a deal. You're wrong for not taking that deal. They offer you a deal, man, take it, man.
Yeah.
Man, but people don't really look at it like that until it's too late. And then they thinking I should have took it. And now when you see these types of scenarios, right? And these young bulls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who get these wills. And we had guests up here who say it. They get these wills and they get up there. They haven't really lived their life. They're just stuck in prison. And now they just turn into something that they didn't want to turn into behind that jail.
You're gonna be callous, man. You're gonna have some forms of callousness to you, especially if you're doing a long amount of time, man. Men not coming out there sane, man. And it might be, and when I say coming out there sane, like, yeah, we know how to think and know how to do things, but we're we're we behind the 8 ball. We behind the 8 ball bad.
Yeah, man.
You already was fucking up out here before you even went and got incarcerated. Ain't have no type of identification. A lot of us know nothing. Then go get a 25, 30-year sentence. And that's the easy part if you asking me. The hard part is being thrust back into society as a grown man or woman and got to deal with life as a law-abiding citizen.
But that's better than getting that wheel of fortune like Pat Sajak.
No, but some people would say, damn, all right, you right about that. It's definitely better than that. But some people should be like, yeah, man, you got a few, very few to be like, man, shit, give me the life, man. I got my hair. I ain't got to worry about no rent for the rest of my life and none of that. And they know how to bid.
Yeah. But I'm just, I'd rather take my chances. I would take that time, knowing if I know I did it. If I know I did it.
Yeah, if you know you did it and you know that they got overwhelming evidence, the sensible thing to do would be take your case, right? Take your case. Take your deal. Go ahead and get out them people way because they can give you life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all taking that deal or taking that wheel of fortune? But yeah, young man. So another thing too, I want to say something about. I want to go back and talk about the incident, right, with the cop being killed. And I just want to say this too, like we gotta understand too. Not every cop is a bad person. Not every cop is. Cause I done got pulled over by cops. Some cops, man, go ahead, man, slow down, man, go ahead, stop doing, You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not every cop is looking to send you to prison. Now there are some who are looking to send you to prison, and they human beings just like us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, so we gotta understand that like when cops die, or the cops' family's gonna cry, or they have family too. So not every cop is bad. I don't want to say that every cop is bad, but there are some terrible cops. Like I was incarcerated, I was locked up just recently. Like I got the district. And while I'm in the district, right, I'm in there talking to the police officers, and I'm talking about. This was during the Nuggets and T-Wolves series. They took me out the cell. Let me watch the basketball game. I'm sitting in there. One of the boys came back there, brought his son back there. Said, yo, I forget his name. Brought his son back there. Said, this is the guy from Tales from Jail. I talked to his son. I'm sitting in the cell talking to his son through the cell. For like a good 10 minutes. They was cool. I'm not saying it because they look at me as somebody that has a platform, but they asking for nothing. But they was just asking me for some advice. He wanted me to talk to his son, and they were just talking to me, But not every cop is bad. So I want to say that, yo. But if they lock you up, they just doing their job. If you breaking law and they arrest you, they are doing their job. But yeah, y'all, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, man, to Tales from the Jails, man. This episode is sponsored by TNS Media Group. Also, another sponsor is Skinny Joey's cheesesteaks. If you want to go get you a cheesesteak, go down and holler at Skinny Joey. Skinny Joey, they got the, premier sirloin steaks. Shout out to my guy, Skinny Joey and Snuff. Episode will be out this week with Skinny Joey. It's going to be epic. Everybody knows Skinny Joey hates rats with a passion. He gave a real good point in the interview about dealing with sons and family members who rats. He had uncles that told, and he talked about how he dealt with them. And listen, y'all, Wednesday it'll be available for the members to watch it, but this is a hell of an interview. Joey Marlino, Skinny Joey Marlino, goes deep in depth about, what he was accused of, how he was living his life. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all check that episode out. It'll be available for members on Wednesday. All right. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. We can follow us on all platforms. What's your IG now, yeah? Black the Dark Knight?
No. Mm-mm.
Black as can be?
No.
Black Jelly Bean?
No.
247.
Like jelly bean.
Yeah. Licorice. What? Noob Saibot.
No, my joint is
Smoke. I'm trying. What's your name? I thought I followed you on
Ibrahim Jackson's Truth. Ibrahim Jackson's Truth.
Ibrahim Jackson's Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And mine's is Tawfiq Page 247. I believe y'all can follow me on Instagram, all platforms. Listen, y'all, going forward, I'm starting a daily morning routine for everybody. It's gonna be on my Instagram. I'm starting a daily morning routine, whereas though we're gonna get up in the morning, we're gonna work out. We're gonna get up, we're gonna have a speech about motivation. We're gonna work out. We're gonna talk about, business, life, everything outside of Telephone Jails, because ultimately, I want to, kind of give some insight to people, motivate the people as well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a hype person, but I'm going to speak, just about things that I understand and what I understand. I don't understand, I don't know everything, but what I know, I'm going to speak about it. Any business opportunities that I feel like is going to be a great opportunity for anybody to take part in, no matter where you at, what state you are in. It's going to be really, really crazy. I'm going to start doing business classes too. People can come through into the business seminars and so forth and so on. I'm going to try to help people get grants, funding for their businesses, all types of stuff. So I got a lot of things I want to do with my Instagram platform, along with Tales from the Jails. Tales from the Jails is where it all started. It's the bread, the bread and butter. And as you can see, our platform is growing thanks to you guys and the support that we have. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all, man, for sure, man. I know. You know what? Be honest, I haven't been actually working the Instagram page, but I will definitely start working the Instagram page and really getting tapped in tune with it. We just had our guys kind of go in and set it up and kind of start the page off and going, and then now I'm going to be in tune with the page and really be on there posting, going live, motivating, spreading awareness, so forth and so on. So I'm going to be really in tune with that, y'all. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Think about it, y'all. Think about it. We already Tuesday into the week, man. We almost here on the weekend, man. It's still senseless and, aimless crimes being done. So be cautious, be aware, and think before you do anything, whether it's right or wrong. That's all I ask. And let's make it to the next day. It's all about, taking care of responsibilities and waking up tomorrow. That's it.
For sure, y'all. And always remember that you have to stay motivated and stay focused, because at the end of the day, put yourself first and think about yourself first, because if you can't propel yourself or motivate yourself or provide for yourself, whether that's mentally, because you gotta provide for yourself mentally by what you see, what you implement in your daily life. But whatever it is, always remember to put yourself first, because you cannot take care of anybody, your children. You can't be there for nobody if you don't put yourself first. Take care of yourself first, y'all. Self-preservation. I'm telling y'all, man, it do wonders for you. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. And this tells me